Hey YouTube, Dan here from EAP Films Official, and wow, now we're moving on to something a little bit different on the channel, which is a magic trick. This is a UK TV show called Penn and Teller Fool Us. I'm familiar with it, although saying that I don't think I saw the last series, but first frame I'm seeing is Jonathan Ross, one of our hosts in the UK. So I'm feeling more on familiar territory in terms of what I'm seeing and who I'm watching. But yeah, so this is basically Penn and Teller Fool Us with a guy called Shin Lim. If you're not familiar with the show, it's basically Penn and Teller are considered like the world's best magicians, and they have a show in Vegas that they do all the time and stuff, and they tour around the world. So the idea of the TV show is that budding magicians will perform a trick to Penn and Teller, and if Penn and Teller can work out how the trick is done without giving it away to the TV viewers, they kind of like whisper to the magicians. If they can work out how it's done, then basically they're out. But if they don't know how it's done, then that person gets to perform in their Vegas show, in Penn and Teller's Vegas show. And maybe some other prize, I'm not really sure, but it's, you know, it's pretty decent for those who are upcoming magicians. So that's kind of the concept of the show anyway. So this is Shin Lim on Penn and Teller Fool Us.
Back to Fool Us. Let's meet our next contender.
My name is Shin Lim. I live in Boston, Massachusetts. I originally went to college for piano performance. Unfortunately, midway through, I got carpal tunnel on both hands. And because of that, I just decided to pursue magic as my main career.
Very skilled, isn't he? Just flicking the cards around like that.
Piano and learning music theory really influenced my magic in a sense that I naturally was able to synchronize my magic to the music. So every beat, every movement is justified through the music. By not speaking during my act, it almost gives a more mysterious look. I want the world to see a different side of magic, to take magic seriously and respect the art.
I've got to say, it must take an incredible amount of skill just to be able to just work all the cards and flick them around and stuff.
To experience the magic of Shin Lim.
Alright, here we go. I always find magic so fascinating. Oh. watch his hand. Seven of spades. Top of the deck. Middle of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Whoa! Oh, wow. Oh my god! Oh wow. I love that smoke effect, like so theatrical. So I just spat everywhere then. So excited I could spit. Don't tell me the one in his mouth is the ace. Ace of... This is the background again! Something's amiss here. There must be multiple signatures. There has to be. It's got to be multiple signatures, isn't it? Oh God! How do you do that? Oh. Wow. That was so I really hope that they keep the judges in there. Yeah, it seems like they keep the opinions in there.
Ladies, thank you so much for your help. You may go back to your seats now. Let's thank
Oh, they're from the audience. I thought they were like people he brought with him.
Every second of that, and I know the audience as well. I felt like we were in the Church of Magic, and I love the fact as well that you cleaned up after yourself. My mum would have been really, really proud of you. So you were a concert pianist, but you got the carpal tunnel going.
I was. So first a pianist, and then 7 years ago I decided to pick up magic. And
so
then
you've done all this. You've learned that or created that in 7 years. Wow, that's all the more remarkable. I mean, that's just extraordinary. Now, you choose not to speak in the at least not to us. Why that decision?
I feel like it's interesting because no, I just think
Did you do enough though to fall two of the smartest minds in magic right there, Penn and Teller?
I don't know. We'll see.
Let's find out. Mr. Penn, Mr. Teller.
A lot of people do card tricks. The idea of doing card tricks, which are silly at their very core, really seriously and really, really importantly, is wonderful. And I believe that is the only use of smoke I've seen in a magic trick that was sincerely beautiful.
I said earlier, it was all, I love the theatrics of it all.
Watching this, you did a lot of tricks. And I want to tell you that we caught some stuff that you did. And there is this theory on magic that I believe very much, which is once one thing is seen to be phony, the whole thing crumbles. And it crumbles completely. So it needs to be perfect or not at all. But at the end of that, even with the little moves that I saw, I felt it was perfect. And as Keller said, we didn't even know how you vanished the marker. So you, sir, fooled us.
Oh, wow.
Shin Lim, ladies and gentlemen, he fooled us. Shin Lim.
Do you know what I loved about that? It wasn't just the fact that he was building up to one big trick, it was lots of little tricks, and they are really little tricks, not like you're not making people disappear or, you know, cutting them in half. It's just little tricks, but there was a lot of them. And like Penn was saying, whilst you could, oh, I didn't notice, but I'm sure, yeah, with their experience, they would see lots of little slip of the hands and things like that. Some of those things, because you're watching for something specific, you see it happen, and he's already on to the next trick, and you could miss how he's done the next one, focusing too much on what he's doing to the previous one. And that was just incredible. I've loved magic. I do genuinely love magic. It's one of my fascinations. There's so many TV programs about it, and I haven't watched even half of them. There's just so many. What I do love the most is being there and seeing it, because watching it on TV, even like this isn't, I don't think this is a live show, so you could even argue, if you really wanted to, it could be camera trickery, it could be just genuinely an edit or something, you know. But when you're there live, present with the thing, and you're literally just watching like a hawk for anything and still be fooled, that's remarkable. I've done a bunch of weddings and have met quite a few close-up magicians, and in a weird sort of way, because I'm part of the crew as, you know, a video guy filming a wedding, the photographer, and the, you know, because the magician is part of the crew, you almost feel like you're just best pals, and you go, so tell me how you did that trick then, you know, and they never tell you. It's a bit sad, but you do get to chat with them and kind of find out a bit about the tricks without giving anything away, so it's kind of interesting. But while I'm filming the trick happening and filming the bride and groom's reaction and stuff, you're there watching it going, this is incredible. And some of the tricks I've seen have just been remarkable. There was one, I think I found it on YouTube once, but it wasn't a very good version of it. It's basically, what I saw was this guy had an old sort of leaflet, and he rips it up into pieces, puts it together like a deck of cards, fans it out to show you, turns it round to show you both sides, folds it back into like one single pile, folds it over his hand. When he pulls it back up again, they're all £10, £20 notes, and he just fans it all out, £20 notes, flips it around, £20, £20, puts it on the table, spreads it out, and I'm like, where did the money come from? Where did the leaflet go? And it's just little things like that. I just go, but I was just watching your hand. I was filming. I filmed it. I watched it back on my camera. And I've watched it back about 7 times. I was going, but I still can't see how you done it. And the magician said to me, if you look really closely, you can kind of see what I do. And I'm going, but I can't. I really genuinely can't see what you've done. It's absolutely astounding. People who put their lives to this, you know, they've got so much skill, patience, a lot of hard work goes into it just to fool people, you know, it's all about perception and misdirection and stuff, isn't it? So yeah, hats off to Shin Lim for that one, and any other magician out there who's either full Penn and Teller or just starting out now doing weddings and stuff, you know, just good luck, really. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.